M.Reck TV.
50 of them to take me underneath too under the umbrella, because you know what I'm saying, 50 was who he was. He had the same experience as me. You know, so blackballing. So
M.Reck TV content is sponsored by
A Supreme Love Story, the movie, starring Supreme Love. Watch it now on YouTube.
The Bang Bang Boogie situation. Let's talk about the members in the group. Let's list them. It was you. It was Mysonne.
Yep.
It was
Hocus 4/5. It was Hocus 4/5.
Hocus 4/5.
One.
Right?
That's one.
Lord Tariq.
Lord Tariq. And it was Drop City also, but he got locked up. But
now 50 Cent, I seen co-signing it. He was in a video, t-shirt on, Bang Bang Boogie t-shirt. This is 50 in the back of the t-shirt.
Yep.
Let's go back to those days.
That time, my nigga from M.O.B. Records, when I had my second deal with M.O.B. Records, he was doing, you know, Artie, my man Artie, he was already politicking with like the 50 Cent camp a little bit. He wanted 50 of them niggas to take me underneath too under the umbrella, because you know what I'm saying, 50 was who he was. He had the same experience as me. You know, so blackballing. So he felt like that's a great home. So he was talking business on that side. And I think that was one of the reasons why, you know, and then Ephraim, too, Ephraim, a nigga that been doing the Power series, and he used to be my man too, but he went with Joe.
The Eve Rivera, right?
Rivera, yeah. That's my dude. That nigga know me since I was fucking, 9 years old when I got to America, to the Bronx, I mean. So he knew me from that block and everything. And then later on, you know what I'm saying, he see me in the terror squad, he became cool with me again. I told him, come on, nigga, I'll give it up. And I brought him in, and then, Joe, another one, I didn't like him. Why he got this nigga? He's a cop. He was a cop. He was a cop, but he was not into that. He was not even trying to do a investigation. He's my nigga. I knew him from before a cop. But just the fact that he's a cop, I'm not gonna fucking, I don't have this nigga, you doing anything illegal. He's there with you. It's with me and my family. It's my dude. So we kept it like that. And then me and him was gonna do a clothing deal together. And that was the last straw with the, what a situation happened with me and Joe. Because 560 wanted to give me a deal so I could do my clothing deal, and he didn't even told me about it. Nigga Joe never told me about the deal.
Wow.
So I'm like, I heard niggas was telling me, yo, they're ready to give me a deal. And so I go to Joe and be like, yo, my nigga, but why you don't want me to, what's up? What's going on? Why you didn't tell me about this? You're my manager. You're supposed to tell me when things, come your way for me. So I get this bread and I get situations where it's going to be good for me. Nah, I don't want you to do the deal with them. I said, but why you don't want me to do the deal with you? You still getting 20%? You still getting 20%? So what's the problem? Nah. So I seen the hate in them. So I still say, you know what? I'm stick to my guns, and I'm doing it. You're going to get your money. I want to be a fucking designer of clothes. Eve was a designer of clothes. I was putting him in charge of doing that and all of that because he was nice with that. And that's what happened. We came to an argument. I never got to sign the deal because he made it a big thing, try to do some setup shit over there too. That's another story. I'll tell that later in the book. But it was a situation where everybody was there, showbiz, like all niggas. He brought everybody, he included everybody. That's what he loves doing. He likes to bring everybody. So, so you could get jumped to somebody, or somebody could have love for him that probably set it on you because I talk a certain way. None of them niggas did nothing because they knew I stick to my guns. But anyway, that situation, I never got to sign the thing because I said, you know what? If it means that much to you, dog, all right, cool. I don't need that. So I walked away from that. And then later on, that all that shit, the office and everything.
I want to go back to the Bang Bang Boogie situation and the whole allegiance with 50 Cent. You were saying that you had a mutual friend that was cool with 50.
Well, we had Eve that knew me. He was already working with him doing the Bang Bang Boogie shirts. Eve did that.
Oh wow.
Eve did those things. So it was like Eve was trying to, I guess, connect. I couldn't trust niggas at the same time because it already like time passed and they've been rocking with this nigga, and I'm like, they won't even come visit a nigga or call me. So what the fuck I'm supposed to take that as what? So I seen them in the video, because it happened to me before. Man, motherfuckers, no, let me get in front of this deal, and they'll fuck my deal up. You see? And then they blame it on TS, and I'll be like this, I'm gonna have to fuck you up. That happened to the nigga who sang Flowers for the Day. You know what I'm saying? The same nigga. It's supposed to get a Spanish deal. The nigga was an A&R there and EMI in Spanish. He begged me to be taken care of it because they wanted to give me a deal, and they talking to me straight. But he said he works there, so let me get it. I'll get you the best deal ever. I give him the fucking opportunity. And who goes? Some fucking the Raul nigga from Terror Squad rolls up in his office and he says that he pulled out a gun on him, telling him not to give me a deal. That's what this nigga said. So I was like, I told you not to touch the fucking shit. Let me do it then. But you insisted. So I ended up fucking punching Domingo in the fucking face too. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Domingo?
Yeah.
The producer?
No, not him. The other nigga, the singer, the flowers for the day.
Oh, okay.
That name is Domingo. He's a salsa singer. But that nigga was working on a Spanish deal for me and fucked it up. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't believe him. I think we fucking cahoots at the time. So I didn't believe shit. I can't believe niggas. So that was after Eve. Then Eve was in the middle of that shit. But none of them niggas came and talked to me. She never came to talk to me. Some real shit. Just helping me from a distance with Gabi, Nelson, and all them niggas from you know what I'm saying? That squad at the time. Sean Money and all them. Like none of them came because I knew Gabi and them niggas scared of Joe. They're good niggas, but they scared of Joe. So it's like the whole Hot 97 fucking DJs, Camilo and all. They're great people, but they're scared of Joe. They do whatever Joe says. So I knew that. So waiting for this nigga Eve to have a conversation with me with him, you know, some real shit if he's gonna be some real shit. He never had that conversation with me. I told my niggas and then my Bang Boogie, I said, yo, my nigga, I can't trust niggas. I told him exactly what I'm telling you about Eve. You know, this, that. The nigga went over there for a minute. That's what it is. Like, if they don't have the conversation with me like that, well, he gonna make me a believer that he's doing this for real, and you know, whatever he wants, the business part is no problem. But are you in this for real, like 100%? That you gonna make, you know what you're doing, and you're not trying to set it up. You're saying set me up, set anybody up in here. So I couldn't trust that all the way because and then my man, like I told you, my man Artie from the MOB Records, he already had talked to 50 in his ear. So I think that 50 did that because, of course, he had problems with Joe. And he abused us also because we from that same area, make it hot for Joe. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up his business too, because we own some fuck Joe shit. And you know, and I think that was the strategized plan for 50. Do that.
So basically you saying 50 Cent used Bang Bang Boogie as a pawn in that situation, being that he was beefing with Joe.
That's how Mysonne felt. That's how Mysonne felt. And I kind of, you know, was believing it a little bit, but I was like, I don't give a fuck if I'm a pawn. A pawn turns into a king. You know what I'm saying? A pawn, if you cross the board with a pawn, it turns into a king or whatever piece you want. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind. We don't, but some hesitation in within the group. That, you know what I'm saying?
What happened?
Oh, that route.
Yeah, but what happened to Bang Bang Boogie? Because you had a movement and it was a wave. What happened exactly?
Niggas got locked up, man. Niggas, you know, the feds came down and they got Hocus and S1 on some charges.
I remember that. Some
old charges, and that stopped the momentum because there was really the momentum. Though Tariq was part of it, but Tariq was like a fucking in and out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He repped it 100% with the rhymes and everything, but the business side, he was trying to look for himself to be good. You know what I'm saying? So it was that too, you know, the trust within that. It was like that unity where it's like the business is supposed to be like this, just like our relationship should be as a group. It was everywhere. It was disorganized. So, you know what I'm saying? And then the feds, the boys came down with that indictment, and they got him. They got them two boys right there. The boys, there was the energy, to tell you the truth. You know, I didn't feel like even rhyming at the time. My mom was some other shit, but they inspired me to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit because I love that movement. So you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for Bang Bang Boogie.
You had a wave. You had a wave. 50 was standing. He had on.
We had a wave already. We had a wave.
No, you had your own wave.
When 50, you know what I'm saying, with the shirts and he gave us that stamp, that shit was moving up. You know what I'm saying? It was a Billboard magazine with Black Tone put us on it. So we was getting, you know, there. It's just
y'all was on This Is 50 on a regular. I remember that.
Yeah. So we was working. It was working on that. But it never passed.
Did y'all sit at the round table with 50 at that time?
Never got the chance to do that. Never. I think 50 threw it indirect at us. He was like, I'm showing you the game. I'm showing you the game. Y'all niggas don't want to take. I seen him on the roof doing that shit. I'm like, I think you're talking about us, man. Because he's right. He was right. He was right about that shit. It was like, yo, we're supposed to take that shit and run with it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I told niggas that, but it was so many heads, so many Indians, so many chiefs. So.
No, the ego.
Yeah.
So being that Mysonne said what he said, like 50 Cent was using the whole Bang Bang Boogie shit as a pawn for his beef with Fat Joe.
Well, Joe, Mice stated to us from the beginning that he didn't, he don't got no personal shit with Joe.
Yeah.
So rhymes is gonna be hardcore rhymes and all that. But there was times when Mysonne went and implied things, which she was right about. But he felt like they not giving him no hand back. There's nobody from up there trying to help that nigga. He just came out of jail. Nobody's really bringing him up, so he had to do what he had to do. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? And Mice was from Bronx, real nigga. So, he could have his views. He had his views on certain things, just like other MCs, but he voiced his opinion. And, in those situations, he said what he said, so he never did no slick shit behind the back, though.
Nah, he said what he said. He basically was saying Joe always said he's going to jump on a record or so, and never did. So Mike was like, at this point, is whatever.
Right.
Like,
You don't rock him to sleep forever. Like, yo, my nigga, what's up? Like, you're not putting out a hand. But so he was always on that like that. So I don't blame Mice for later on having a relationship with Joe like that, because it's like, I understand certain niggas are business. This is a business. They don't want to get caught up in a personal.
So at this point, what's your relationship with Mysonne?
My nigga's still proud of him. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's moving on, but as far as like the justice and all that shit, as far as like looking out for the community, being a positive role model right there in that sense.
So what is Mysonne exactly? Is he a Black Panther? Is he Malcolm X?
Is
he an activist?
To me, he's a positive brother, man. He's a positive brother that believes in equality, believes in minorities. You know what I'm saying? Getting the rights. You know what I'm saying, from police. I believe he's just a positive brother that speaks eloquently too about what I'm saying, things that he knows about, because he really went into it and studied it. So I think that was why I'm proud of him, because he really got deep into that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think much into it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe using the budgets on some old scheme shit. I think his heart and his love for the community and the real wanting change for the community, it goes before all that extra money straight behind him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I really believe that. So I'm proud of him on that level. And Hocus, I'm also proud of Hocus. He got out of jail and you know what I'm saying, he's doing his rabbit hole thing and in the clubhouse and he's he's talking positive and he's doing things, you know what I'm saying, within the community also to uplift. I'm also proud of him, regardless if he has a relationship with Joe. Because these are niggas that are saying fuck Joe too, like especially Hope. Hope was like fuck Joe with me. And I told them niggas back in the days, I said, good looking my nigga, but you don't even have to say that. I know, but the fact that y'all doing it, I love y'all for that. If you mean it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the game. It's the game.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. I do remember Hocus saying fuck Fat Joe and all them saying that.
Yes.
Hocus,
those are the main dudes that you know what I'm saying, you seen in the front line. And then when they came out of jail, you see Hocus when he came out of jail do an interview with Joe out of nowhere.
I see that.
Yeah. On like this, and then see Mysonne on High 97 doing the freestyle with Joe, saying what's up and everything. So
that with Mysonne, I didn't see the interview with because
Hocus and I also understand that Joe puts a pressure where other people, fucking little beluga octopus, he uses his arms and his reach to get people like are influential in their lives. They respect, to make them come together. Also, because he respects. He don't want no problems with them, so he'd rather have them as friends. Use them against me, then you know what I'm saying, actually, do some stupid shit to get himself in trouble. So that's just, that's what it is.
What's going on with S1? That's my guy too. Is he still locked?
Still locked up, man. I ain't seen that.
S1, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Salute.
I love both of them, all of them, man. All of them. I love all of them.
My guy. Salute to Hocus. That's my guy. Hocus for
P.O. man. P.O. was one of the, what I'm saying, the main dude that put it together. You know what I'm saying, in my eyes. Him and Gilly. Shout out to Gilly. You know what I'm saying? Red. It's my man Red.
This M.Reck.TV content is sponsored by thestreamboss.com. Get all your new TV shows, favorite movies, and everything from here. Sports, pay-per-view. Go to thestreamboss.com. Peace, world. If you're looking to promote and advertise your business or your brand on M.Reck TV, or you interested in becoming a sponsor and to be featured as a guest on a Backstories podcast, contact mrecktv.submissions at gmail.com. That's mrecktv submissions at gmail.com. Peace. M.Reck TV.